Hey guys, happy Monday. So first of all, Recom Tech, woo! Good luck tonight for the championship game. The other thing I'm celebrating today is, this is really silly, but I finally remembered to put sunscreen on under my makeup before I go outside to recess. So adulting, yay, finally. Anyways, I know that's really silly, but it's the small things, right? I wanted to come on here today to do a really short, quick video on how you can help your students, whether that is in your classroom or maybe your child at home, if they are struggling on multiplication. So this is going to be a two-part series because I'm going to keep it really short. What I hear all the time teachers say, they just don't know their multiplication facts. Okay, so yes, we are responsible for teaching them their multiplication facts. That is a standard in Texas. I know it's a standard. In fourth grade, you have to teach them and they have to memorize them up to 12 by 12. But here's the thing, guys, they're probably not going to. So does that mean that we let them struggle on the test? Think about how many questions have multiplication in them. Okay, yeah, they do need to have them memorized, but just because they don't doesn't mean I'm going to punish them. I'm going to instead give them a tool to use to help them know their multiplication facts on the test. So I think Sarah Para, if you ever watched the Sarah Para, taught me this trick, and then I've kind of taken it and run with it. She taught me this like 4 or 5 years ago, and it has changed everything in my math classroom. So I'm going to show you really quick how to teach your kids to do a tic-tac-toe chart. Like I said, even if it's your own child, if they struggle with it, this is so useful. So if you will watch very quickly, now let's see, I'm going to try to turn this around so that the screen is, okay, there's outside the window. There's the board. Okay, here we go. You ready? I think my camera may be a little crooked, but just go with it. So this is called the tic-tac-toe chart. So the first thing you have them do is draw a tic-tac-toe chart, or you could call it a hashtag, whatever you want to. So let's say we're doing our threes, okay? The first thing I'm gonna do is write a big 3, and I'm going to draw 3 big dots. They need to be big because this is what we're going to count. We're not gonna count our fingers. We are going to count the dots because they're just less, you can't mess up on counting as much. Then I'm gonna label each box up to 9 times 9. Because once you get to times 10, times 11, or times 12, you could technically do 2 by 1 digit multiplication. Now these are my groups. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 groups right here. So this would be like 3 times 1, 3 times 2, 3 times 3. That's what I'm technically doing right here. And they need to do this every time. And then I start counting my dots. So I say 1, 2, 3, and I write a big 3. And then I don't count the 3 again. I start on 4, and I touch the dots every time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that 3 times 4 is 12. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay, so that is how I find my facts. And I counted the dots in the same order every time. You want to make sure that their dots are big and neat and that they count them in the same order every time, especially if it's like times 8 or times 9, because if you start messing up counting the dots, then your products are different. So what I would have them do is I will teach them and model for them how to make these tic-tac-toe charts. And at first, that's all we're doing is practicing making the tic-tac-toe charts, okay? Now, sometimes they're already going to know them, and they're going to be like, this is boring and a waste of time. Well, it's okay, because this will also help you with long division. And when you get into taking a 4-hour test or whatever it is that you're doing, your brain's going to be tired. It may not be functioning at that high level like I talked about last time. So you're going to want to have these written out so that you can just go back and reference them really quickly. Okay? So let's say, I hope you can see this because I can't see what's going on. Let's say that you're doing your 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's say you're doing your sixes, okay? And I draw 6 dots. 3, 4, 5, 6. And I already know the first 6 times 1 and 6 times 2. That's okay. Don't count it out. I know that 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. Uh-oh, I don't know 6 times 3. So I just start counting after 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You see how you do that? And so you want to have them practice this. Now, it may be too late for 5th grade teachers because you're taking the test this week. But 4th grade teachers and 3rd grade teachers and any older grade teachers, older kids don't know their multiplication facts either. So this is a great tool that gives them confidence to know their facts. And ironically, what really starts happening is that they get really tired of writing these out all the time. And so guess what? They start to memorize them. They start to memorize how to count by 6s. They start to memorize their 9s. It's pretty crazy, actually. So instead of punishing them or just saying, well, you don't know your multiplication facts, I don't know how to help you, give them a tool that they can use to find the answer in a good strategy. It's very easy to do. You're not counting your fingers, because if you count your fingers, you're going to mess up. Count the big dots and do it the same way every time. I hope that helps somebody. Let me know what you think. And next time, the video is going to be on, now, how do I apply that to taking the STAR test? Or how do I apply that in an everyday use? And what does that look like? And that's what part 2 will be of this video. So share this with people who may need this. Have a great day. Bye.